YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Breezy. Everything is yes sir, back with another video. And today we got Tiffany Henyard. You guys don't know who she is. She is the mayor of Dolton, Illinois, and supposedly she got arrested. And the reason why she got arrested because she had some wiring frauds that supposedly she's been taking money from the town itself, you know what I'm saying, which had millions in the account, and they're realizing that those funds are depleting, you know what I'm saying, and they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So they looked into it and they see some wiring fraud supposedly, and this video right here is titled Tiffany Henyard gets arrested after FBI confirms wire fraud in Dolton. They're assuming that, well, not assuming, but they're saying that she's been going on these lavish trips, buying expensive cars, clothes, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna get straight into it. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get straight into it, man.
Well, Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dolton, just got cuffed by the FBI. Y'all know how it was reported that her shopping sprees might have been funded by some shady wire fraud, right? Well, the feds are saying that she turned Dolton's millions into major debt. How crazy is all of this? But let me tell you, this isn't your average small-town drama. Henyard was living it up like a real-life Kardashian, while Dolton's bank account was drying up fast. We're talking about designer bags, luxury vacations, and a security detail that costs more than people's houses. But hold on, because we're about to spill all the tea on how this small-town mayor might have been living large on...
I'm not gonna hold you, like, she gives me that type of vibe. Like, just looking at her, she's giving me that type of vibe. It's like, listen, I'm gonna look out for myself. Like, that type of vibe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, though.
Your dime. Are you ready for this? Because it's about to get real messy because the FBI's got receipts and they're coming for Tiffany hard. Y'all, the situation is so bad and it gets worse the more we talk about it. Ever wonder how a town goes from having millions in the bank to drowning in debt? Well, Tiffany Henyard's got some splaining to do and the feds are all ears. Now let's rewind this mess and see how Dolton's golden girl turned into FBI's latest headache. It all started when Tiffany Henyard was sworn in as a mayor after the previous one, Frank Corelli, suddenly passed away. The last-minute appointment had folks raising their eyebrows, but Henyard came in hot, promising the world to Dolton's residents. At first, everyone was all about Tiffany. She was like the town's very own celebrity, strutting around with big plans and even bigger promises. But y'all, that honeymoon phase sure didn't last long. Before you could even say taxpayer money, things started to get real sketchy. See, Henyard's administration wasn't just controversial, it was downright hostile. Anyone who dared to question her got shut down real fast. It's like she thought she was running her own little kingdom instead of a town. But here's where it gets wild. While Dolton's bank account was shrinking fast, Henyard was living it up like she had her own personal ATM. We're talking designer everything, fancy trips, and a security team that probably cost more than folks made in a year. Now, y'all might be thinking, how did she get away with all this? Well, turns out she didn't. The village's board tried to put their foot down and investigate all this crazy spending, but Henyard wasn't having it. She shut down that veto quicker than you can say corruption.
Elston has been the assessor here in Thornton Township for the past 10 years, an elected position that helps residents deal with exemptions and property tax appeals. But when she arrived at work this morning, something strange happened.
This was your office?
Yes.
What happened when you tried to open it?
It doesn't work.
Not only had Elston been locked out of her own office, but boxes of sensitive documents that she kept in her office were spread around the common area.
This was under lock and key before.
This was under lock and key.
And now it's just out in the open?
Now it's just out in the open. So it has the taxpayer's name, address.
So who did this to you?
Well, I imagine this new supervisor, Tiffany Henyard.
Brian and Natalie, it is very clear that the trustees in Thornton Township have trust issues.
Like, it's like it's so sad because it's like every type of, how do I put it, any type of politician, congressman, or running for any type of position for a city, town, whatever state, whatever it is, right? They're always going to look out for themselves first. There's no way that they're trying to be this person for the city, state, whatever it is, right, county, without any like monetary gain or just any type of individual gain. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So when you notice, like, for example, like her, and you see her moving in ways that it doesn't really make sense how she should be moving, that should indicate that something is wrong. If you got like 3 bodyguards when you're not the president, when you're not even known to that extent, you know what I'm saying? It's like something is funny. You're making too much than how you making too much than you should be making. You know what I'm saying? But I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think and your opinions.
Refusing to second a motion by Tiffany Henyard to get routine township bills paid.
I motion that we pay the bills for the general fund. Is there a second? It's been motion and second. Call the roll.
Yeah.
Trustee Jones.
Nope. Radio silence after Henyard attempts to get general fund bills paid. Here's why the trustees didn't go along with it. Last night, the agenda included none of those proposals, so they refused to budge on this.
You guys still don't want to move forward paying any of the bills in the general fund? That is my question.
Is there a day with the previous week that we could pick, that we could set to review the bills?
Trustee, y'all already have the bills. Do you want to pay the bills on the general fund?
What the public needs to know.
They already know. Stop.
They don't need to know.
Our meeting is on
So that's a
Tuesday.
no then.
We're here.
That's
We're here.
a no. So
We had time to review
So
it. My question is, are you paying the bills?
to review invoices.
Point of order. Is there a motion on the floor to pay the general fund?
So that motion to pay those bills failed. Henyard adjourned the meeting and walked out. Natalie.
But here's the kicker. While Henyard was living large, Dolton was going broke. We're talking about a town that went from having millions in the bank to being over $3.5 million in debt. That's just not bad budgeting, y'all. That's like setting your wallet on fire and then wondering why you can't pay your rent. And don't even get me started on the FBI investigation. They're not just looking at a few receipts. No, they're digging into everything. Payroll, budgets, credit card statements, and everything that they can get their hands on. Y'all, it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Because Henyard went from being Dolton's darling to public enemy number 1 faster than you could say wire fraud. And now the feds are breathing down her neck. Looks like her empire of luxury goods and lavish trips is about to come crashing down. But now we all know that the feds don't play around. But what are they going to do to Henyard? It's like they're trying to solve a million-piece puzzle with her face on it. What could be so juicy that the FBI is treating Dolton like it's the next Watergate? Y'all, the FBI isn't playing with this investigation either. They dropped the hammer on Tiffany Henyard. I mean, real hard, real fast. And they're digging into every nook and cranny of her life. And let me tell you, it's looking messier than a toddler's art project. The feds have slapped Henyard with not 1 but 2 subpoenas. That's right, they're coming at her from all angles. The first one's all about her personal business dealings. They want to know everything about her restaurant, her property management company, even her political action committee and charity. But wait, y'all, there's more. The second subpoena, it's all about those township financial records. We're talking budgets, payroll records, and expense reimbursements. It's like the FBI is trying to follow every single penny that's passed through Dolton's coffers. Now, y'all might be thinking, is this really that serious? Well, let me drop this bomb on you. Former FBI agent Ross Rice said, and I quote, "It's a very broad in scope. It's very broad in the number of people and entities they're asking for records on. So there must be some serious allegations of wrongdoing that they're trying to get to the bottom of." When an ex-FBI agent says it's serious, you know it's not just some small town drama anymore. But here's where it gets juicier. The FBI isn't just looking at Henyard. They're casting their net wide and far, scooping up their whole inner circle. Her top A, Keith Freeman, he's in the hot seat too. And it doesn't stop there. Other township officials are feeling the heat as well. It's like the feds are trying to untangle a whole web of potential shenanigans. And if you thought that that was bad, well, hold on to your ad.
Bro, once the feds come in and they start subpoenaing like different type of companies, entities, whatever it is, bro, it's like, it's over for you. It's over. It's like they're looking to take you down. Like it's not even like, okay, like let me get these documentations or these information so you can save your ass. This is just for like, okay, we got shit on you, but these things that we're asking would definitely solidify, like, okay, these wrongdoings that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Just cause there's more. The FBI's been chatting up with witnesses left and right, and they've been grilling local business owners and former employees, and they're piecing together this puzzle, one interview at a time. And from the looks of it, the picture isn't pretty for Henyard and her crew. The FBI is leaving no table unturned, no receipt crumbled, and no bank statement unexamined. They're determined to get to the bottom of this mess and will not stop until they've uncovered every last detail. So what does this all mean for Tiffany Henyard? Well, it looks like her days of living large on Dolton's dime might be coming to a screeching halt. The feds are closing in and they have more receipts for her. Henyard's empire of luxury and excess is starting to look shakier than a Jenga tower in an earthquake. But just when you thought that Henyard couldn't dig a deeper hole, she bought herself a gold-plated shovel, y'all. The amount of taxpayer money she's accused of blowing through could make Jeff Bezos blush. But what was she spending it all on? Buckle up, because this shopping list is definitely giving just throw it in the bag. Let's start with the big one, $1 million police security detail. Yeah, you heard that right. Well, Dolton struggles to keep the
Nah, bro, there's no way you have $1 million security detail. Yo, that is wild.
lights on. Henyard struts around with a security team that costs more than some small country's entire defense budgets. It's like she thought she was the president of the United States, not the mayor of a small town in Illinois. Now you might think, okay, but maybe Dolton's just really dangerous? Well, honey, if it was, this security detail sure wouldn't help. When Henyard was living it up with her personal army, the rest of Dolton was left high and dry when it came to fighting actual crimes. It's like she was trying to play cops while the real police were left with water guns. But wait, y'all, it gets better. Remember when I said Henyard was living like there was no tomorrow? Well, she took that to heart with a shopping spree that would make the Kardashians jealous. Picture this, $33,000 spent on Amazon in one day. Y'all, that's crazy. I mean, how many wigs, batteries, and bras can you get from Amazon? But she buying designer face masks, gold-plated staplers, a lifetime supply of gourmet coffee? We don't know what exactly, but whatever it was, it sure wasn't fixing Dolton's pothole problem. Now, like I said, while Henyard was living large, Dolton drowned in debt. We're talking millions in the red, folks. But she wasn't done. Oh no, she was just getting started because she still had to go on her fancy trips, stay at luxury hotels, eat at high-end restaurants. If it was expensive, she was there. It was like she was on a mission to single-handedly stimulate the economy of every other place except Dolton, because Miss Mama's pretty much ran the town to the ground. But here's the thing, every party has to end at some point, and when the FBI crashes your shindig, you know it's gonna be a rude awakening. They're going through Henyard's receipts like a mama checking Halloween candy, and let me tell you, they're finding more tricks than treats. But hold on, y'all, because if you thought that the FBI was the only big name in this mess, think again. There's a new sheriff in town, and she used to run Chicago. While she's poking around in Dolton's business, well, let's just say that when one mayor starts digging into another's dirt, you know things are about to get real messy. The drama in Dolton got turned up to 11 because guess who got called in to play detective? None other than Chicago's former mayor, Lori Lightfoot herself. Now, what's a big city ex-mayor doing in little old Dolton? Well, it turns out that when you've got a mayor who's spending money like it's going out of style, you need someone who knows how to follow the cash. See, the Dolton Village Board isn't playing around anymore. They voted to bring in Lightfoot to investigate Tiffany Henyard's spending. Lightfoot isn't just a random pick. She was a federal prosecutor before she was mayor, so you know she's not about that BS. Now, Lightfoot's job, she's supposed to shine a big light on Henyard's spending and expose her. The folks in Dolton are mad as hornets about their tax dollars having been flying out the window faster than a kid's allowance at a candy store. They want answers and they want them now. But y'all, Henyard isn't taking it lying down. She's fighting back, or at least she's trying to. She's out here saying this whole thing is just politics. She's claiming folks are coming after her because she's a woman, because of her race. She's pretty much trying to play the victim while she's living it up on the town's dime. Y'all, it's the audacity for me. Meanwhile, Lightfoot is digging through receipts and she is digging deep. She's checking every credit card statement, expense report, and trip Henyard took. Let me tell you, what she's finding is shocking as F. Remember that $1 million security detail? The fancy trips, the Amazon shopping sprees. Lightfoot's putting all the pieces together, and the picture it's making isn't pretty. Lightfoot's investigation is looking like a reality TV show, but with way higher stakes. Every day there's a new revelation, a new receipt, a new reason for Dolton residents to shake their heads. It's like watching a...
Hey man, but we're gonna stop it right there. This shit gonna go on and on. Just know that she's going down, man. I honestly don't feel bad because she dug herself in this hole, and Lightfoot is gonna really expose her. And once that happens, it's over. Cause I know she's shitting bricks. She just like, damn. She thought she was untouchable, but listen, man. Once the feds, the last thing you want is the feds knocking at your door, bro. Okay, if these niggas knock at your door, it's over. It's really over. Unless you got lawyers like Donald Trump, bro. It's really over for you. But we're gonna end this video right here. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the family, man. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. Show the kids some love, man. I do this for y'all. Hopefully you guys could like it, comment, subscribe if y'all want. You know what I'm saying? So it's your boy Breeze, and we gone. Peace.